Well, it's another happy day here in Florida with the Leesburg Library. We're always grateful for them. And this is a special week being Thanksgiving. My name is Kat. If you are new to this class, please listen to your body first and foremost. Listen to the teacher second. If it hurts, don't do it. If you have any tingling, pinching, any kind of nerve pain or muscle pain, just back off and just wait till we do our next stretch. So today's class, we are calling it Yoga Sculpt. And so we're going to do a little bit of sculpting with our weights or our pretend weights, so either way. But what we do first is we sit in a chair. Today I have a folding chair, very simple folding chair that is very nice and stable for chair yoga. And don't ever do chair yoga on a rolling chair. But you need to be on a stationary chair. It's best to have a chair without arms because we can stretch more. If you need arms on your chair, then you just can manipulate any of the stretches to accommodate the arms there. But let's begin by scooching the tailbone a little forward in the chair so you're not leaning back. And then you can feel that natural curve in your low back. Especially if you bring your hand back there, you can actually feel it. And then we'll go ahead and bring the hands forward. We'll drop our shoulders down our back so that we have a nice long spine. We'll tilt our chin slightly down so that we lengthen up through the crown of our head. And then we close the outer eyes. And we're going to begin with a particular breath today called Shushuma Pranayama. And Shishuma Pranayama moves the chi in the spine and it balances the whole body. It moves the energy in the spine and it balances from our head to our toes, the whole body. We inhale for the count of 3. We hold our breath for the count of 3. We exhale for the count of 3. And then you hold for another count of 3. So it's very simple of an inhale for 3. Hold your breath for 3 seconds. Exhale for 3. And then hold your breath for the count of 3. So now just continue that Shishuma Pranayama as you just move the energy along the central channel, your spine in the body. The Shishuma is the central energy channel that runs along your spine. Inhaling for 3, holding your breath for 3, exhaling for 3, and holding the breath for 3. Notice how the mind becomes quiet. The mind becomes focused. The nervous system calms down and the heart opens up. The next time that you exhale, We'll just bring our hands together in front of our hearts. And then we bow. And then slowly allowing the head to come up. Let's go ahead and just bring the arms down. And now let's just move our pelvis back a little bit, which we don't usually do. We're going to move the pelvis back and go wide with our legs. And then we'll go ahead and take our arms out alongside the body. And make sure that your ankles are below your knees here. So you check your ankles, make sure they're below your knees. And then we're going to inhale, the arms come up to the ceiling. We're going to grab our weights. And then we're going to exhale. We're going to bring our arms slowly down to the side body. And then we're going to squeeze our weights. We're going to inhale, bring our arms up to the ceiling. Squeeze your weights. And then exhale down. So when you squeeze your palms, you're using your muscles a little more. So we're going to inhale, lift up, lengthen up through your spine, and then exhale, slowly bring your arms down. Okay, now this one we're going to change. Lift your heart, good posture here. Inhale, come up. Okay, let your weights just hit each other here. And now drop them behind your head. Lengthen up through your spine, draw your elbows slightly in, and then inhale up. Exhale, slowly bring your arms out and down. We're going to do two more. Inhale, come up, lengthen up through your side body. Exhale, bend those elbows. Breathe into it. Inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, float your arms down. One more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, drop those hands behind the head. Remember not to strain your shoulders, to always listen to your body first and foremost. Inhale up. Exhale, let's take those arms down. You're still holding your weights here. Okay, this time now, inhale, come up. Let's reach up. Okay, exhale halfway. Bring your arms out to your shoulders. And then we'll go ahead and bring our weights together behind our back and try to touch those weights. And then inhale out and up to the ceiling. You drop your shoulders down your back. Okay, draw your knees away from each other a little bit so you get that nice inner thigh stretch at the same time. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly let your arms come out and then back behind you. Maybe touch those weights. And then inhale, lifting them back up. Let's pause for a moment. And exhale, last one, all the way out and down. And try to bring them behind you. Okay, we're going to inhale, lift those arms up really high. Okay, now this one we'll exhale, we'll bring our arms just out to the shoulders and we'll stop here. Now lift your heart, squeeze your arm muscles, and now we'll lean to the right. We'll look up at that left hand and breathe. Now don't let your head just drop down. The head needs to stay in line with your spine. So keep your head in line with your spine and then slowly lift up halfway, squeeze your muscles, and then exhale to the left. Okay, let's breathe into your front body. Remember, if you have a shoulder challenge with your right hand, you might bring your right hand to your hip anytime. Same with the left hand. Whenever you feel a strain, bring the hand to the hip. Okay, let your right arm pull you up. And then we'll go a little bit to the right. Okay, let's breathe together. Inhale, reach the hands away from each other. Exhale, hold your pose. Inhale, reach those arms a little bit further away. Exhale, hold your pose. This time, inhale, we float up. And then exhale to the left. Draw your legs away from each other. Breathe deep. Breathe into every cell of your body. Okay, we're going to inhale, come up. Let's this time bring both arms up to the ceiling. And then we're going to go ahead and bow all the way forward. Now, release your weights. Relax your head, relax your neck. Draw your knees away from each other. Push your tailbone back. Breathe into your adductor muscles. Let your head go down wherever you're comfortable. Now we're going to inhale. We're going to lift our heart a little bit so that your heart is parallel to the floor. And then exhale, lower down. Now we're going to do that a few times. We're going to inhale, lift to your fingertips. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift. Lengthen at the same time. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold forward. One more. Inhale, lift. Okay, exhale, fold forward. Okay, this one, inhale, lift. Walk your hands out so your hands are below your shoulders. Take your right arm to the ceiling. Looking up, if that's okay for your neck. And then exhale, the right hand slowly comes down. Inhale, the left arm comes up to the ceiling. Try to move your right hand so it's under your right shoulder. You can adjust where your right hand is. Left hand is to the ceiling or maybe at your left hip. Slowly lower your left hand down. Inhale, twist to the right. Your right arm comes to the ceiling or maybe to your right hip. Breathe in the light of awareness into every cell. Slowly lower down. Inhale, left arm comes up. Try to get long in your spine. Draw that tailbone back. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Slowly lower down. We're going to do one more twist. Inhale, right arm comes up. Nice. Breathe into it. Exhale, right hand comes down. Inhale, left arm reaches. And exhale, left hand down. Let's go ahead and bring our hands to the knees. Then inhale, lift your heart slowly, coming back up with your chest. Okay, relax your shoulders down your back. Let's go ahead and lower the right ear to the right shoulder. Inhale, bring the head up. Exhale, left ear a little bit, just a little bit to your left shoulder. Keep your shoulders relaxed down your back. Inhale, we come up. Exhale, again to the right. So you should feel a nice stretch in the left side of your neck. Just notice, inhale, we come up. And then exhale to the left. One more. Inhale, we come up. And then exhale to the right. Inhale, we come up. Exhale a little bit to the left. Inhale, come up. Now exhale, bring your chin into your chest, activating your thyroid and your parathyroid, squeeze it in. And then inhale, lift your chin, lower your head back just a little bit. And then lift the chin up and then lower the chin back into the chest. A little change here, just move your chin a little to the right. Look at your right shoulder. Come back to neutral. Look at your left shoulder. Come back to neutral. Inhale, lift the chin up. Exhale, lower the head back just to where you're comfortable. Inhale, we lift up the chin. Exhale, we lower the chin into the chest. Move that chin a little bit to the right. Move the chin a little bit left. Come back to neutral, and one more. Slowly lift the head up. Lower the head back to where you're comfortable. Inhale, lift the chin up. Exhale, bring the chin into the chest. Move the chin like a pendulum, a little bit right, a little bit left. Go back and forth. See if you hear any crunching. Let's come back to neutral. And then slowly let that head come up. Okay, now we'll just open those eyes. Let's go ahead and just turn our feet to the right. So we'll turn to the right side of the room. And then we'll move your hips back to the left side of the chair. Move those hips back. And you can take let's take that left foot out to 90-degree angle so that you get a little bit of a hip stretch here. Okay, now you're going to turn your chest to the short end of your yoga mat to the right, and both your arms come down alongside the body. And then we're going to inhale, both arms come up to the ceiling. Now we're going to grab those weights like we had before. And we're going to exhale, we're going to bring those hands down below the shoulders. Now draw your left knee out to the left so you get your hip opener. And then inhale, come up, shine your inner body bright. Look up, maybe get a back bend. And then exhale, come back down. Pause here for a moment. Inhale, come back up. We're going to reach up to the heavens, square your shoulders to the right side of your room, and exhale all the way down. Okay, this one we're going to change. Inhale, we come up, reach up to the heavens, hit your weights together. Okay, now your left arm is going to come back behind you. See, I'm doing it really slow. Your left arm comes back, your right arm comes to your shoulder. Okay, let's squeeze those arm muscles here. So you look forward to me if you can. Okay, now go ahead and lean back for your counter stretch. Your left hand can hold the chair and you can look up at your right hand. Nice. Now inhale, come back up, holding your weights with both hands. And then exhale, side angle, right forearm on the thigh, left arm is up to the ceiling, or it could be by your left ear. Now draw that knee left. Good. Let your left arm pull you up, and then hold the chair so you're safe. Look up at that right hand for your counter stretch. Inhale, we come back to arms at your shoulders. And then last one, exhale into side angle. Breathe deep. Drop your shoulders down your back. Have a nice long neck. Eyes are smiling. Inhale, we come up. Exhale, we lean back a little bit on that chair. Now we inhale, we bring our arms to our shoulders, we lift over our weights, we bring our hands to the hips. And this one, we just move our hips a little bit to the right side of the chair so that we could straighten our right leg. And then we bring our arms out to the shoulders. Okay, let's grab those weights again, squeeze them. Okay, now take your right arm out towards your right leg and then let your right arm come down inside the right leg. Or it could be outside if you want an extra stretch. So this is triangle pose, Trichanasana. Now let your left arm pull you up, and then we'll do our counter stretch. We lean back, we look up at the right hand. We inhale, come back to our arms at our shoulders. We squeeze all our muscles. We extend out to the right. And then down. And try to open your chest towards the left side of the room. And you breathe into your pose. We're going to come up slowly. We're going to do our counter stretch. And then we'll do one more. We'll inhale, come up. And then exhale, reach and down. We're going to come up slowly and mindfully. We're going to hold the chair. We'll lean back, look up at that right hand. And we're going to inhale, bring our arms to our shoulders, and then exhale, bring our hands to the hips. We're going to bend our right knee. We're going to tap the right foot. We're going to walk it over to the left foot. Then we'll go ahead and tap both the feet a little bit. Just to feel that energy moving up into the legs. And then we'll go ahead and walk our left foot to the left. And then have your knees nice and wide if you're comfortable. Now, if this isn't great for you, I would just turn my right knee in so it faces the left side of the room. That's always a choice. And then we'll go ahead and lengthen up through our spine so we grow tall on the chair. We go ahead and turn our chest to the left. And then you grab your weights. We inhale, the arms come up to the ceiling. Now you drop your shoulders down your back. This is warrior one. Now we exhale, we bow forward. And look at your ankle here. Make sure it's below your left knee. And then inhale, squeeze your weights, lift up, get a tiny bit of a back bend. And then exhale, bow down, just folding forward over your left knee. Then we'll inhale, come up. And exhale down. One more, inhale, we float up. Bring in that new energy, draw your right knee right. And then exhale, come down. Inhale, come up slowly. Okay, let's go ahead and let that right arm come back behind us. The left arm comes forward for warrior two. Now squeeze your weights here so that you use those arm muscles. Okay, we're going to go ahead and lean back. We're going to do our counter stretch. Looking up at that left hand. And then we're going to inhale with both your weights, squeeze those palms, and then exhale to side angle. Okay, now draw your right knee a little right. Breathe into the pelvis. Drop that left shoulder down your back. So a lot of times people do that. It's just not great for your spine. Let's go ahead and inhale. We float up. We do the counter stretch. You lean back. You look up at that left hand. Then we inhale, arms to the shoulders. We squeeze all our muscles. And then we exhale into side angle. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Inhale, we float up. And then exhale back. Okay, one more side angle. Inhale, arms at your shoulders. Exhale, side angle. Try to create a little interior space there. Now with this left side body, try not to let it scrunch all up. And you want as much spaciousness to be in the body as you stretch. Let your right arm pull you up. Do your counter stretch. Inhale, bring your arms to your shoulders. Let's drop those weights. Let's bring our hands to the hips and then shift our pelvis a little bit to the left of the chair. Just a little bit. You're still on the chair, totally supported. We'll go ahead and straighten our left leg, but you have a micro bend in the knee. Lift your heart, get nice and long first in your spine. Always check your alignment. We bring our arms out to our shoulders. Okay, now we're going to just extend the left arm out to the left and then down. And then we'll look up at that right hand. If that doesn't work for your neck, then I would just maybe look down or parallel to the floor. You may feel a nice stretch in the right hip area. So breathe your breath to the area that you feel it, and then inhale, come up, and then exhale back. And then inhale, bring your arms to your shoulders, and exhale, reach. And Trichanasana, triangle pose, stretches every tendon, ligament, and muscle. Slowly we lengthen up, and then we exhale back. Okay, let's do one more Trichanasana. Inhale up, exhale, reach, and down. Breathe into it. Let your right arm pull you up. And then we'll do our counter stretch. Let's inhale, bring your arms to your shoulders. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Let's go ahead and bend our left knee. Just slowly bring it in. Walk it forward and then tap those feet a little bit. Let's lift to the tiptoes. And then bring your heels to the floor and now lift your toes. Now good posture in your chair. Keep lifting the toes up towards the shins. And then we'll bring our toes back down. We'll lift those heels. See if you feel a stretch in the tops of the feet there. And then bring the heels back down again, lifting those toes. Checking your posture at all times in the mirror. Keep drawing those toes up, 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 up. And now we'll just dance the toes a little bit. Do your toes, and then heels, toes, heels, toes, heels. And then we'll go ahead and lift up just our right leg, and we'll point and flex those toes, point and flex. And we'll circle the toes. And then reverse the circle. And we'll bring our right foot down. We'll inhale, that left leg comes up. We'll point and flex, point and flex. Breathing deeply into every cell of your body. Circling, circling, circling. And reversing your circle. Just get the kinks out of the ankles. Let's go ahead and bring that left leg down. Let's hug that right knee in. And then we'll go ahead and cross it over our left thigh. We'll flex our right foot and we'll just take our thumbs and massage the bottom of the foot. Stretch the toes a little bit. Stretch each toe, really press in the arch, on that arch of the foot, the outside edge, the heel. You can squeeze and release, that also feels great. And it also feels really good to pull your toes apart from each other and get some daylight between those toes. And then just massage the ankle a little bit, the calf and the knee, the thigh a little bit. Squeeze and release. And then sitting nice and tall, let's go ahead and lift our heart. Dorsiflex your right foot. Sit tall. Okay, now we're going to just bow forward just to where we feel like, okay, that's a good stretch without overextending. So always find the effort in the effortlessness. So there's a balance there of effort and listening to your body. Let's inhale, lift your heart. And then exhale, come down a little bit. And then inhale, lift your heart. And then exhale, will come out over the legs. And then this one will inhale, lift up. We'll take our arms down alongside our body. We'll extend those arms out and up. And now just stretch your right hand, stretch the left. If you have any discomfort in your knee, then you don't do this, of course. So you're always listening. You could just cross your ankles or just keep your feet flat on the floor and stretch. Inhale here. Now exhale, bow forward. Now try to touch your hands underneath your legs. Maybe let them connect for a moment. And then inhale, lift back up. Inhale up. Good. Exhale, bow forward. And then let those hands touch. And then inhale, lift up. Reach to the heavens. One more. Exhale, let's bow forward. Now this one, since it's the last one, hold the chair and see if you can just draw your chest a little bit longer over that right thigh. Draw your tailbone back. Root into your left foot and then slowly come up with your arms up to the heavens. Slowly bring your hands to your heart. Nice, very mindful. Now we'll take our right leg down and you're going to have to tap the ankle a little bit, tap the calf, rub it, rub the knee, the thigh. Okay, then we'll go ahead and sit forward in our chair a little bit. Remember, if you've had hip replacement or knee replacement, maybe cross ankles or just keep your feet flat. We'll hug our left knee in if we don't have any discomfort with our left hip and knee. We'll cross the left leg over the right. We'll flex our left foot, and then we'll start with a little massage there. So squeeze and release or just press. Make sure you get that circulation, the blood flow. going. So you're in charge with how much pressure feels good. And what we want to always do is listen and pay attention and honor how our body feels today, because every day our body is different. Squeeze and release, and then move to the ankle a little bit. Squeeze and release, and then the calf, and then the knee, and then the thigh. And then we'll go ahead and flex our left foot. We'll bring our arms down alongside the body here. We'll inhale, lift our heart, and exhale. Let's just bow forward. Now this one, just take your arms behind you. Try to lengthen through your spine. You might feel a little different stretch. And then inhale, come up, and then let's take those arms up to the ceiling. We'll stretch one hand, stretch the other. Reaching, reaching, reaching. We'll extend up, and then we'll exhale, bow forward. Now reach those arms back to the back wall. Lengthen through your spine. Talk to your left knee to tell it to go down. And then inhale, float up, reach to the heavens. And exhale, let's bow forward. Take those arms behind you. Okay, breathe into it. Inhale, float up. Now we'll make another change. We'll exhale, we'll hold onto the chair when our arms come down. We'll lengthen through our spine. We're just trying to get the hips open a little bit before we stand behind the chair. And now inhale, come back up, reach to the ceiling. And then exhale, bow forward. Okay, soften the muscles of your face. Make sure your teeth are separated to relax your jaw. Inhale, lift up to the ceiling. Okay, just one last one. Exhale, bow forward. We'll hold the chair and we'll try to lengthen a little bit more of that spine out over the legs. We'll inhale, lift back up with the arms. Palms come together above your head, and then slowly bring your hands to your heart. Let's go ahead and take that left leg down. We'll go ahead and just tap those feet a little bit more. And now if you're comfortable, we'll go ahead and stand, and we'll move the chair so that it's at the top of our mat. We can go ahead and make sure that all four legs are on your yoga mat so you're safe. And then we just stand close to the chair. And then we lengthen up through our spine. So you grow tall. And then we bring our hands to the heart. Now we inhale, the arms come up to the ceiling. And then exhale, we just bring our arms out and down. We hold the back of the chair. Now let's squeeze those glutes. Let's get a little bit of a back bend. Inhale, come up slow, and now exhale. Let's take that right leg back in the right lane. So see if you can scooch your left foot up a little bit. Now let's lower the right knee a little bit towards the floor as much as you want to, and then lift it back up and straighten your front leg. Make sure you're safe with your chair. Let's bend both knees. Let your your right knee touch the floor, and then lift it up and straighten the left leg. Okay, now let's do it again. Bend. Right knee touches the floor, and then straighten your left leg. Now we're going to bend that front knee, that left knee. We're going to step in with our right leg, and let's step back with the left leg, Scooch your right foot forward so that you get a stretch for your psoas muscle in that left leg. And don't let your right knee come out way past your ankle. The right knee should be over the ankle. Okay. We're going to inhale here. We're going to exhale, lower the knee a little bit to the floor, lift it up, and now straighten your front leg. And again, bend both knees, let your left knee maybe touch the floor, lift it up. It doesn't have to touch the floor, and then straighten. And then one more, lower down, good, lift up, and straighten. Let's bend your front knee. Now step in slowly with your left leg, walk it out with your feet, holding the chair so you're safe. Let's go back with both legs into our down dog. Move your hips out over your ankles, ungrip your toes, and then maybe wag your tail a little bit. Let's go ahead and inhale, lift to your tiptoes, and you let your chest come a little bit forward towards your chair. And then you press those hips back to down dog. You have to be safe with your chair. It needs to be on a yoga mat. Inhale, lift to your tiptoes. Let your hips go down a little bit. And then press those hips back. Inhale, come back to plank pose, and then exhale, go back. Okay, so this one, take your right leg out behind you, just work on your balance a little bit. And bring your right leg down. Now lift your left leg a little. You could lift an inch, or you could lift parallel to the floor. Just work on your balance. And then bring it down. Okay, now this one, let's take that right leg out behind us. Doesn't matter how much you lift it up. Now, step it forward to your chair. Turn the back foot to the floor so it's flat. Your back foot. You can step your right foot up as much as you can. Okay, then you can square to your chair. And then inhale, both arms come up to the ceiling for warrior one. And then exhale, bring your hands back down. So remember, we did this in a seated position. So we inhale, both arms up. And then we exhale, both arms come down. So you keep that bend in the right knee. Very nice. Inhale, float up. Okay, exhale, bring your arms down. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to our down dog again. So this is where we do our little barking. Roof, 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 roof. Wag your tail if that feels good. Now we're going to go ahead and lift our left leg up a little bit, just a tiny bit, or parallel to the floor. We're going to swing that left foot up, all the way up to the top of the chair. Try to go up even so your foot is under the bar of the chair. Now we turn our right foot flat. We turn it to the side so you make sure you're nice and stable. You square your chest to the chair. You inhale, both arms come up. Now you could have one arm on the chair. There's nothing wrong with that. If you feel balanced, you bring both arms up. Slowly bring the hands to the chair. So let's make sure that your right leg is straight and your left knee is bent. Inhale, both arms up. And then exhale, both hands come down. Beautiful. One more. Inhale, both arms up. And then exhale, both arms down. Nice. Let's go back one more time to down dog. Press your hips back so you get a nice hamstring stretch. Wag your tail a little bit. Let's walk our feet towards the chair. Walk, 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 walk. Let's go ahead and take those arms out and up to the ceiling. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Okay, let's go ahead and hold on to the chair. Now let's turn the chair so that your chair, the seat is facing away from you. And then we'll take standing, so you're standing behind your chair. Let's take the right foot to the chair. Now you might have to turn your chair the other way. That's perfectly okay. So I have to step back a little bit. So just take your right foot to the chair. Now take your left arm up to the ceiling. So my right hand is still on the chair. Now you could move your right hand to your knee if you feel balanced. Or if you're like me, you're close to a wall, your right hand could be on the wall behind you. You need to listen to your body. Left arm is up, right foot on the chair. Okay, take 2 more breaths. Right hand could be on the chair or the right knee. Slowly bring your left hand back to the chair. And then we'll bring our right leg down. Walk it out a little bit. Okay, let's take the left foot to the chair. Make sure you feel nice and stable. Then your right arm comes up to the ceiling. So your left hand, keep it on the chair or keep your left hand on your left knee. So now you're really getting some nice muscle tone in your right leg. So this is great for bone density. So whenever you do chair yoga, it's great to have a wall close to you so that you can use the wall for balance poses or support anytime you need to. Okay, let's slowly bring that right hand down. And now let's take that left foot down. Let's just pause here for a moment. One more time, let's take that right foot to the chair. Okay, lengthen up through your spine. Left arm comes up. So right hand is on your chair. So now every time you inhale, try to lengthen the left side of your body. Slowly bring that left hand down. Let's go ahead and take that right foot down, walk it out. Take the left foot to the chair. Make sure your right foot's in the right lane. It makes it easier for balance. And then now we'll take that right arm up. So left hand stays on the chair. Now lift your heart. So have good posture. Breathe into every cell of your body. Breathing the light of awareness. One more breath. Slowly let your right arm come down. Very good. Take that left leg down. Let's go ahead and go wide with our feet for a moment. And we'll just do our bear swing. Swinging right, swinging left. Letting your chin follow your shoulders a little bit. Let's go ahead and bring our spine back to neutral. Let's just root down into our feet to rise up through our spine. Now let's take those arms out to the shoulders. All we're going to do is lean to the right and look up at that left hand. Inhale, we float up, and then exhale, we go to the left. Inhale, we float up, and then exhale to the right. So your left hand could be to the ceiling, it could be by your left ear if it felt good, or you can always have that left hand on the hip so you don't strain the shoulder. Now let's let our left arm pull us up, and then exhale, let's go to the left. Try to keep your right arm by your ear, that upper arm by the ear. If you have a shoulder challenge, you don't stress it. You can even come a little bit forward with that shoulder. Let's do one more. Inhale, we float up. Last one. Let's go to the right and we drop our shoulders down our back. Our right hand could be on the chair. The right hand could be on your right leg. Could be behind you on the wall. You can touch it. Just for some leverage there. Okay, we can inhale, come up, and then exhale to the left. Last one. See if you can breathe softly and mindfully, with those eyes smiling. Let's let our right arm pull us up. Let's take those arms out to the side. Let's pull them back and then bring them forward. We'll bring our hands together. Let's inhale. We'll open those arms as wide as we're comfortable. We can look up to the ceiling and then we can exhale. Let's bring them in. Okay, now let's just draw your low belly in too. We inhale, we blossom. And exhale, we contract, we pull in. Inhale, blossom. And exhale, pull in. Slowly bring the hands back down to the chair. And let's go ahead and have a seat. And we'll make sure that our feet are straight. We'll go ahead and hold the chair. We'll pick up those feet and we'll count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll drop our feet down. We'll pigeon toe those feet. We'll lift our hips and we'll pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll come down to the mat. We lift everything up, legs, arms, and we say, yay! And we do one more. Let's go ahead and lift those feet for the count of 20. Lift them up and cross the ankles. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we'll lower down with our feet. We'll lift our hips and we'll pulse. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Yay! Lift up. Everything. Squeeze. Shake it out. Okay, rub those thighs a little bit. Let's go ahead and take our arms out to the side body. Make a fist and squeeze those weights. Tight, 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 tight. And release. And again, squeeze those palms as tight as you can. Squeezing the arm muscles. Release. One more. Squeeze those arms really tight. And release. Now bring those shoulders up to the ears. Squeeze them up. Tight, 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 tight. Release. We'll pick them up. Tight, 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 tight. And release. One more. Squeeze those shoulders. Squeeze out any tension. Drop. Bring your hands to your thighs. Let's turn our head a little bit to the right. Make sure there aren't any more kinks in the body. We'll come back to neutral. Return the head to the left. We'll come back to neutral. Let's turn the head again to the right. Come back to neutral. Turn the head to the left. Come back to neutral. Lower the chin down into the chest. Inhale, lift the chin up. Lower back. Inhale, lift the chin up. Exhale, lower that chin into the chest. Try to squeeze it in. And then inhale, lift it up. And then exhale back. Slowly lift the chin up to neutral. We'll turn our palms up towards the energy in the room. We'll adjust our seat just to make sure you're in a comfortable, relaxed position. We'll close the outer eyes just like we started our class. We'll bring our attention inward. And we'll notice how we feel. Just paying attention to our incoming breath and our outgoing breath. Shavasana is also called dead man's pose because in a sense we are posing. This is the end of our practice where we release anything in our life that doesn't serve us any longer. And very gently bringing your awareness back to your toes, wiggling your toes a little bit, wiggling your fingers a little bit, stretching your arms, stretching your legs, opening and closing your palms. And then we bring our hands together in front of our hearts. And on this special week ahead here, Thanksgiving, I wish for you connection over consumption, that we deeply connect with those we share our holiday with. And then we bow. Namaste. Thank you for coming to Leesburg Library yoga class. There are so many classes and opportunities for you there at the library. You can go to the website or you can go in person. Give yourself a hug for coming to yoga class. Thank you, Deborah.